Now let's talk about the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro. This is the top model of the Mi 10T range. Also, this phone is typical Xiaomi, in that it has a mid-range price but some advanced specs, namely a high-resolution main camera and a flagship processor, with corners cut in other areas to achieve the price. Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro has a price of $599 for 128GB of storage with 8GB of RAM, and $605 for 256GB of storage with 8GB of RAM. The Mi 10T Pro 5 grams comes in 3 color variants: Cosmic Black, Lunar Silver, and Aurora Blue. The Mi 10T Pro is one premium smartphone, both externally and internally. It is covered by Gorilla Glass 5 for the front and back. The back also topped with a ceramic-like sheen clad in an aluminum frame. Apparently, the device is prone to fingerprints and smudges, so it's cool that Xiaomi provided a case with the retail unit. The phone features round edges and feels good in the hand, with the power button, also a fingerprint sensor, positioned on the right side of the phone, where your thumb would naturally rest, at least if you're right-handed. The volume keys are just above it and feel reliable and clicky. Also, it comes with the dimensions of 6.5 inches height, 3.01 inches width, and 0.37 inches thickness. The 6.67-inch display on the Mi 10T Pro is flat. But the Mi 10T Pro's 144Hz display is one of the quickest around. It feels super responsive to use, and gamers will enjoy the fast refresh rate. Xiaomi has included adaptive sync technology. This dynamically switches between refresh rates depending on the application that you're running. You can manually switch in the settings menu too. Xiaomi has stuffed with a 5000 mAh battery inside the Mi 10T Pro. The phone also charges surprisingly fast. It comes with a 33 watts fast charger that can top the device for up to 50 minutes. Xiaomi opted to use the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 instead of the more up-to-date Snapdragon 865 Plus in the Mi 10T Pro. This is likely to keep the phone cost down without sacrificing much performance. This chipset along with 8GB RAM breezes through most tasks and games. With a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chipset inside. This phone is well equipped when it comes to multitasking apps or gaming, and Xiaomi's MIUI software does play a vital role in this experience. The Mi 10T Pro gets the usual 108-megapixel wide-angle camera, a 13-megapixel ultra-wide and an upgraded 5-megapixel macro. What's missing is the 2-megapixel depth camera, and that decision comes at a cost of not-so-great edge detection when shooting portrait photos. It also have a 20-megapixel selfie camera that looks similar to the one in the Mi 10 on paper, but it's a different camera. For the conclusions, the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro is a great phone for its price, with a main camera that takes good pictures, a powerful processor, and a fairly long-lasting battery. It's not perfect. We had issues with its size, screen quality, and the way the back picked up fingerprints too much, but some might not mind these shortcomings at all. Despite its shortcomings, there's really no beating the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro at the value game. This is 2020's flagship killer indeed. In general, it's a pretty good handset.